Yeah, whoever used this last was like dirty as fuck. What the hell? I think there's some guy crying in the corner or something. Must be tough. Alright, well, good morning ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Seems like today's pretty awake. We actually slept like an hour and 30 minutes earlier this time, so not sleepy at all. Well, we do have a person at 3 o'clock, but they got like earphones on, so I highly doubt they can hear us. And there's some guy in the corner just crying or something. I don't know what he's up to. But at my 8 o'clock in the very far corner, there's some young man huddled up in the corner. Should probably not stare, but he's got headphones on and he looks like he's a bit sad. Must be rough, is what it is. Is there anything else to talk about? Water. I know I shouldn't stare, but there's a guy on my right who's like using a Rubik's Cube. I think back in my day I was like at least sub 30 something. Can't remember. When I was younger I was faster at that thing as well. I do remember, I forgot the algorithm, so Rubik's Cube is mainly pattern recognition. You gotta recognize the OLL patterns and pretty much master all of the PLL patterns to get a good time. I used to do the cross, F2L, and then OLL, and then PLL. Only thing I never really mastered was OLL. I just had to, if I couldn't guess, I just had to do a random one and hope for the best. There's also those really advanced ones where you can do OLL and PLL, but that's really rare. The man's to bed. Also to my 3 o'clock now, since the Rubik's Cube man has left. At 3 o'clock is also a female, white. Now, with the many horror stories before, not the best idea, but here's what it is, right? Again, on the stairs, it's kind of hard to continue a conversation because breathing. Matter of fact, my nose isn't even cleared, so that makes it even harder. But yeah, that's what happens when you sleep earlier. Oh yeah, yesterday we did a lot of Arc Ascended, but I want to do more. There's so many things to do on Arc. I want to get the Power Main, but I don't think I'm even there yet. Is there anything else to talk about? Not really. The only thing about Arc Ascended right now is that we need oil, yeah, and I need to give up on the Power Main for a bit. I need more advanced tools. So yeah, I think for today in Ascended, I'm gonna have to find oil and fly to the spot, or start doing a different realm and have a little browse, right? Hopefully find an Obulus as well. Oh, we probably need to find another Pteranodon too. Yeah, most likely should find another Pteranodon and breed it. Yeah, we need cryopods there, 100%. And Ascended. We need cryopods, we need oil, I need another Pteranodon, and I want to go explore another realm as well. Because that's what Junior Crisis is about. And now that we've got a good level, I might have to go to Cooked Earth, Scorched Earth, and go to Nobulus. As much as I don't want to go to the green one, we might have to go to the green one because the green one might have the best. Oh no, the red one's also quite good. So is the blue one, but I think the green one has the most metal. So we might have to go back to the green Obulus. Plus it's near oil as well. Yeah. Is there anything else to talk about? Oh yeah, I do want to do some Overwatch Day as well. Yeah. Because drives have started. We did good last drives, but I didn't do anything yesterday. Now I'm not the one to judge, but can't don't have any context, right? But currently at the gym, right? There's like a female to my right, like far away on the treadmill, and there's another guy behind her on the machine, like directly sitting behind her. If they're together, it's no problem. If they are completely strangers, that is very weird. Because I'm pretty sure that's the same guy I saw crying in the corner. So I don't know. I don't know. Don't know the context, right? If they're together, then it's fine. But if it's like a complete stranger, then that's really weird for the girl. Because now there's just some guy sitting behind you, watching you, pretending to do exercise in the leg machine, but it's just watching you. So maybe they know each other, maybe they don't. If they don't, that's weird. That's why if you're a female, you shouldn't come here alone. It's no good idea. If they're together, then I guess it's okay. But yeah, can't really assume much, right? If I observed it, if I still see them here and they're not together, that's really weird for the guy and the girl. That's why I said in many of our story videos, right? If you're a female, don't come to the gym at this time. It's not smart idea. And I don't even know if that girl even notices yet. She's on the treadmill and there's just a guy behind her doing the machine, but like directly behind her. So what else did you do today? Oh yeah, we went hunting and fishing yesterday. Nothing for me. I got nothing. A few nibbles in there, but nothing is what it is. So today's schedule seems to be, you know, cardio, stretches, dips, alpha regime, food, maybe some editing if I have enough time, hunting and fishing, and then maybe Ascended, maybe some Overwatch, and then sleep early. Ah, so food as well. But yeah, that's about it. That's about it today, I think. Ascended's quite pretty good so far. I just need to do a lot of back to the drawing board stuff, right? Focus on the right things, focus on progress, which means oil and a fabricator, preferably an RG as well, because right now the Pteranodon's only for scouting. Yeah, probably should get an RG as well so I can carry some stuff. We need a lot of weight and stamina, because right now the Pteranodon's fast, but it really can't do anything for me. It can't even get oil for me a bit, so might not even get oil first. I might genuinely just try to get an RG first, which means I need to build a trap and stuff. No, that's why the cryopod's the best. No, I'm going to need a cryopod regardless, because how am I going to tame an RG without a cryopod pteranodon? Yeah, I need a cryopod first then, 100%, because if I try to tame an RG, my pteranodon's probably going to die. We need oil. Maybe I'll go see if how much oil I can get from the... Eh, I'll think about it. There are a lot of things I could do, right? I can stay on the center, or... Now, oil's like the main problem right now. But I'm pretty sure if I go to like... If I go to Scorched Earth, near the Oculus, I can craft oil pumps. Why no, but to craft oil pumps, they need to fabricate. Okay, dude, oil's actually a problem. I'll figure it out. The guy's gone. The guy who was sitting behind the girl is gone. So they're not together. Yeah, that's actually creepy as hell, dude. Oh man. Right, so if you're female, right, just don't go to the ship, man. It's too creepy. Yeah, don't do it. I'll say the story again, right? There's a girl on the treadmill, right? And a guy sat behind her in one of the leg machines and wasn't even working out, he was just staring at her. And she didn't even notice. And now the guy's gone. Very weird, man. I mean, look, I'm probably just assuming the worst, but I've seen too many horror stories. Oh well. Again, yeah, it's just if you're a female, just don't come to the gym early in the morning. Go during public times. It's not worth it. Never is. Is there anything else to talk about? Yeah. So in in Geno Crisis, the main focus is oil for cryopods, and then probably an RG. Yeah, probably an RG. Yep. Also probably a breeding pair of pteranodons too. I might go do that as well. Also gonna need an aggressive dino, which is why I'm planning to go get the Velenosaurus too. Yeah. I think oil first for cryopod, and then preferably we'll try to get a second pteranodon high level so I can breed them just in case. And we're also gonna have to find an RG. Yep. I know we can easily get oil, but pteranodon can't really carry much. Matter of fact, the pteranodon can barely carry much. RGs can carry a lot. I don't even know if RG traps still work in Ascended. I'm gonna have to look it up. Also, for the Pyromain, you're really gonna need like some good gear. Yeah, with Geno Crisis, we're able to do a lot of things, a lot of transfers. That's a very sorry. It's a very sus video on the TV. It's a man throwing it back on a bike. What's wrong with him? As usual, same data. There you go. The same old data, right? 30 minutes, 300 calories, and flow should be like 112. No? Where the flow's at? Yeah, 112. It's always the same. Must find a place to stretch. So we'll just stretch over here then. It's all good. And then we're gonna do dips and pull-ups. Yeah, golden. We're gonna have to go dark as well. Golden hour is. It's not diamond hour. That's for sure. Golden hour is a bit. It's a bit more occupied than usual. It's all good. So okay, we're gonna have to go dark. Yeah, we're gonna have to go do the dips now. But so again, golden hour is the best, but should be all right. Just gotta find my way about. So basically, just mass waters and mass dips. That's about it. Yeah, golden hour is. It's not like busy. Oh, I need to wipe this thing, bro. I swear, every time I touch that thing, it's like not. It's like slippery. It's always slippery, bro. The thing's like always slippery. I don't know why. It's just always so slippery. But when I spray it, it makes it nice and rough, so I can actually grip it. Yeah, we're gonna be here for a minute. Is there anything else to talk about while we were dark? Not really. Okay, okay, I just saw the guy who was behind the person. No, the guy who was behind the girl watching her is actually leaving. Unless they're together. Whatever. So they weren't together. Huh. So I guess, yeah, my theory was correct. That guy was just watching. It's kind of a bit sus, but is what it is. Is there anything else to talk about? There's just a lot of planning to do in Ascended. It's just a lot of planning to do. Like, I've got a lot of things to do in Ascended. Like, I want to. What? In Ascended, we just need oil. Also, might need to figure out what I want to get. I think the next goal is to get a Velenosaurus. We've got to turn it on, so yeah, Velenosaurus is literally going to be the best thing to get. Well, no, it's just from our series, right? The Velenosaurus is like one of the best tames because it's just so overpowered if you get a good one. So since we are in Geno Crisis, I'm going to see if I can hop onto Extinction. But if we go on Extinction, I'm going to have to like find the Iguanodon or something. I need to figure out a way to run it down into the center to grab my terminal. But the thing is, even if I'm at the terminal, I need to defend myself from those stupid things. So I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna have to figure out something, right? The best thing to do is try run to a terminal and then get the Pteranodon, get my flak armor, and bounce into the desert. But I need a cryopod as well, so yeah, before we even go to extinction, we need to get cryopods, and that's about all I need right now. But oil, preferably an RG would be better too. But I might also focus on Overwatch today instead, because Tribes is only like 2 more days, I think. Tribes is only like 2 more days, right? But in Arc, I can always just pause it and play it again. It's a lot of things, but Geno Crisis is a very nice series so far. It's a lot of things to look at. But it's only because we're still in the beginning phase. Once we get more overpowered, it's just going to be about grinding. To get more grind. Honestly, if we really want oil, I think the best place to get oil is probably cracked. We need to go towards Cracked Isles. If we go towards Cracked Isles, we'll find Balasaurs. So I want to see if I can get that fish. Oh yeah, that's one way to get good oil. Balasaurs. I think maybe we should try to tame that stupid ass fish thing. I'll search it up how to do it. Yeah, because if I remembered from Cracked Isles, from Cracked Isles, the getting oil was like the easiest in Cracked Isles because in Cracked Isles you just kill a Balasaur and you get like hundreds of oil. I think it was like the most easiest oil to get. Just needed a tame to carry stuff. So there's a lot of things, but again, we don't need too much oil. In Aberration, oil was pretty hard. In Cooked Earth, oil wasn't too hard because there were oil veins and oil pumps. Hmm. But in Cracked Isles, we had the most oil in Cracked Isles because oil was pretty easy. Not reason is because when we were in the Cracked Isles series, right, we found oil nodes right at the next no, right at the lake, right. So that was easy to get. And then plus killing Balasaurs give hundreds of oil, so oil was not a problem. And also there was a bunch of oil nodes as well. So yeah, it was pretty easy to get oil there. But in the center, it's pretty hard to find them. Yeah, there's so many things to do. But we don't even need that much oil, we just need a cryopod. So, thinking. But I want to do Overwatch as well. Okay, sure, I'm just repeating myself at this point. Just repeating myself. The 4 on RG. Oh, we just need something to kill things, which is probably the Venusaur. Okay. I think I know what to do. What we're gonna have to do is probably hop onto. We're gonna transfer to Extinction today and see if I could run it down into the center and then grab go to a terminal and grab the Pteranodon thing. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to really run it down though, because it's either we use an Iguanodon or something. We're gonna have to run it down there. Yeah. Organic polymer as well. We've got to do Alpha 3 regime as well, and then we've got to do so many things to do actually. No, okay, in Ascended there's lots of things to do because again, still early phase, a lot of potential strategies, and then in Overwatch, gotta rank up as well. not rank up, but when we're on like those win streaks for the drives. That's about it. I just can't keep my mind off Ascended because there's just so much things to do. We wasted like we did waste like the first few hours on Ascended trying to get the power main. I definitely got scammed by those tutorials on YouTube because apparently, like on YouTube, they look like they just sit there and just wait, but in reality, they attack. I guess I give you guys a story video today as well. Yeah, I'll do that as well. Honestly, we could take a gamble. Nah, not yet. I was gonna say we could take a gamble and go transfer to a whole brand new world. One that I don't know. Well, no, one that I'm not familiar on. And see what we could find. Most maps is pretty easy. We just have to find an Obulus. The moment we find an Obulus, I can transfer everything. That's the thing about Geno Crisis. Man, it's gonna be a good series. It's gonna be such a good series, man. I just can't wait. It's a great series. I think it's gonna be a good series is because it's so open, right? I think it's because in Evolved we had to start from the beginning, but in Geno Crisis we just have to start from the beginning until we find an Obulus. Oh, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be good. Okay, shut up. Is there anything to talk about now? Oh yeah, I'll probably go check the food and stuff as well. We are lowering the carbs to 220 now, rather than 280, just to see what happens, right? Plus, we're gonna be try doing. I'm gonna try this week. I'm gonna try to do more stairs or more faster cardio. I think it's been like a solid month since we've been like asleep, and we just end up walking. Not good enough. So we're gonna eat less food, and we're gonna try increase the cardio a bit because technically during our sleep walks, right, we burn under 100 calories, but then in the stairs we burn like 300 calories, so 200 negative. Yeah. Oh yeah, and the streams have been a bit. The videos and streams aren't all together anymore. I used to. I used to do the story videos on stream as well, but the reason why is because there's no point in me doing that because recently, I think for the past couple of days, not couple of days, but like just recently, when I do a story video or I do something, I have chance to get sun. So I just gotta say get some sun, right? So obviously I can't do like a Tyler one stream. I'm gonna have to like pause or take a little break from the stream just to get the sunlight. Because also in New Zealand, right? Sunlight's only for 12 hours now. Like sunrise is at 6 and sunset is at 6. So we really only get 12 hours. So at like lunchtime, if I'm free, getting sunlight is the best. Bro, sunlight is good, especially if you're focused on getting sunlight, not like going outside with clothes. Like I'm talking about like butt naked in the sun. That's the best way to get sun. Butt naked in the sun. That's like the only way to get sun properly. Literally, like I think I said this before, like for like 3 to 5, no, 3 minutes per side, or just overall like a, yeah, I have to say 5 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes per side. I have to say that because if I don't say per side, then you guys are gonna fucking go into the sun for like 10 minutes without changing positions, and you're just gonna get burnt. You gotta cook yourself, rotate yourself, right? But yeah, getting like one session in of rotating yourself in the sun is so much better than spending like 1 hours outdoor with clothes on, right? It's not worth it. It's like I'd rather spend 10 to 20 minutes in the sun rotating like a rotisserie chicken in the sun naked rather than go outside and like go outside fishing and only have sun shine on my forearms and legs. Or I guess some people go to like the beach and wear like bikinis and shorts and stuff, right? Bro, why would you do? You're gonna when you yeah. So it's like not efficient, not efficient at all. Plus, you're going out into public. Are you crazy? Bro, literally just sunbathe in the compound by yourself, chilling. So much better. Anyways, sorry, talking a lot today. But I'm still going to give you guys a story video. Because I think I noticed that if I do a story video, you guys would maybe skip the Earthlog part, and go straight to the story video. Only the real stalkers or Matrix agents will find find these parts. We'll go check the weight as well, see what's up. What are we estimating here? 71? Yeah, right. Yeah, right. No, I think 2 days ago we were 70.2 and I do know we didn't weigh ourselves yesterday. Completely forgot. I noticed that later. 70.35. 70.35. I'm gonna expect it to be dropped. No, it's gonna be dropping a bit because we are gonna go in a deficit and all that stuff. Doink. Where am I going? I'm supposed to end this thing. I was gonna end this thing, but then, yeah. Okay. Well then, Jimin, appreciate it. All right. See you guys soon once I go do a story video. But right now, that's a decent talk about. That's a decent talk about Geno Crisis series. It's a lot of things to think about. A lot of strategies, a lot of potential things, right? Probably look towards getting Industrial Forge. But where though? Where would be a good place? Alright, see you guys next time, right?
Hey guys, welcome back. I'm looking a bit red because I just took a nice shower. Anyways, let's continue story time, right? Lock in. Story 2 by Brennan.
This all started about 3 months ago. I was driving home from work in the city and pulled off at a small 24-hour local cafe to get a coffee. The drive small 24 I was driving home from work in the city and pulled
Driving home from work from the city.
off at a small 24-hour local cafe
Local
to get a
cafe.
coffee.
To get a coffee. Okay.
The drive was usually over an hour, and I stayed up late anyway, so the coffee just helped me stay awake and enjoy the
Fair enough, I guess, if you're gonna take 1 hour to drive back home. Damn.
drive a bit more. No one was ever really there that late, though. I was always the only customer walking in. I went in and got my coffee, talking to the employee for a few minutes, then headed out. And as I was
Man, you're only there to talk. You're one of those people. One of those people only there to talk. No, whatever.
walking back to my car, I noticed this really striking woman standing in the parking lot, maybe 4 spaces away from my car. She didn't seem to have driven there, and was just standing there, looking at me as I was walking up to my car,
A hooker?
watching me. And the reason I say she was striking is because she had this abnormally wide smile across her face, uncanny almost. Since she was already looking at me, I nodded and gave a slight smile back, then got in my car and continued the drive home. Thought it was weird, but nothing worth really thinking about. Over the next several days, though, that quickly changed.
Several days. So a week.
I started to coincidentally see her everywhere. Randomly at the grocery store near my home, which was an hour away from the coffee shop I saw her at the first time. And one time at night in my neighborhood while I was going for a late walk. Both times she was looking at me, smiling, and never saying anything.
You've unlocked a character. Congrats, my friend. You've unlocked a character in your life. I saw that meme before. When you unlock a character, you start seeing him everywhere. Either they're stalking you or oh wait, this is a stalker story. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh, this is a stalker story anyways.
And it was her without a doubt. The smile was creepily unforgettable and impossible not to recognize. Of course, I was aware that there was a chance she just happened to work in the city and also live near me, in the same neighborhood even. But it was creepy and unusual nonetheless. When I had passed her on the walk that night, I got a close-up look of her. She was pale, with long brown hair, and looked to be around 30 years old. And I made sure for the rest of that walk that I wasn't followed, and never saw her behind me or watching me from anywhere else. But the following day, after getting up in the morning and checking the mail, I found a note taped to my front door. I immediately grabbed it and took it to the table in my kitchen to open it. The note was long, like 3 full paragraphs. What was so disturbing about it was that there was no coherent message to it. Whoever wrote it was just rambling and citing random, unrelated quotes every other sentence, and it wasn't even signed by anyone. My first thought was the woman I'd been eerily seeing too often recently, but that would have meant she really was following me and stalking me. I didn't know any reason she would do that, though. I mean, I'd never seen her a day before in my life, until just a few days ago at the coffee shop.
You said several weeks. I mean several days, so it's been like a week, MX.
But almost just as quickly as all of this happened, it seemed to have ended. After that letter, 2 full months passed with no
2 full months. Okay. It must have been the wind in, right?
sightings of her, or weird notes, or anything at all. By then, I'd mostly forgotten about it and
You would've
chalked it up to something I'd never really have any answers for.
security cameras and stuff?
Just some weird, creepy, smiling lady that I coincidentally saw a bunch of times within just a few days.
Must have been the wind.
But then, one regular night, after getting home late from work, I found another note taped to my door. On the outside of the envelope this time, it said, "From Alice." I quickly got in and locked the door, not even moving away from the front door and immediately opening it. This note was short, just one line. "I hope you like it." I felt a sinking feeling and got really freaked out, starting to look around. I didn't know what the hell this was supposed to mean, or why this note had suddenly shown up after 2 months. I tossed my work bag down and started walking the house, just to make sure I was alone. And right away, I found something in the kitchen. Sitting right in the middle of the table was a box. One of those generic gift wrap boxes with a bow tie on top and everything.
How'd it get in? How'd they put that in? Oh, should get some security cameras, bro. How'd they get in the house? GG.
I was immediately more concerned with how it got there.
Yeah.
And knowing that the woman had been inside my home while I was gone.
How'd she
and
get in?
possibly was still inside right now.
In a cabinet.
I didn't have much time to react though. Just moments
Honestly, you probably better off just like leaving the house real quick. Just in case.
after seeing the box, I saw something move outside the sliding back door.
Oh. GG.
But after looking, I realized it wasn't outside. What I saw was in the reflection on the door. She was standing in the hallway, inside my house.
Huh?
I could see her reflection in the glass, standing right around the corner, as if
Oh.
waiting for me to walk up to open the box.
Oh, you're cooked. It's over.
And she had that same disturbingly wide, uncanny smile
How'd she get-
across her face.
Not gonna lie. should have got security cameras, but he opened the letter at the door. Honestly, if that was me, I probably would have opened it like much later. I probably would have walked in the home, went to the bathroom, took a piss, got on my phone, go drink some water, and then like maybe like 1 hour later, I'll be like, oh yeah, what does the letter say again? It'll be too late for me. I already did. It's over. If I notice something in the house that I didn't put there, I'd be like, huh? GG. I probably just would have. I wouldn't have lived in this situation. Again, though, would have had security cameras first. But in this situation, I'd probably be cooked. I'd be cooked myself. I wouldn't even read that letter. I'd just be like, huh? No. I would get the letter on the front door. I would just pick it up. I would probably just put it down and then like explore the house first. I would not make it here. GG. It is what it is, right? If someone wanted to get you, they'll get you.
She wasn't looking at me through the reflection, though. It seemed like she was just staring at the box on the table, so I don't think she knew I saw her. I quietly took a few steps backward. I wasn't far from the front door, but once I got just a few feet away, the anxiety and adrenaline flooded my body, and I sort of jumped the gun, hurrying up to the door. I instantly heard footsteps sprinting down the hallway toward me. I ran out to my car, got in, and drove away. I only saw a glimpse of the woman running out of the front door toward me before I was gone. It took a while for the cops to arrive at my home after I'd called, because I told them I was away and safe, so I think they didn't feel rushed. And
I think I said in the previous video, always make it high priority, right? Yeah, always make it high priority. Be like, hey. No, what you do with the police, if you really want them to get emergency thing, is be like, hey, someone's in my house. I might die. Hold on. Wait, I think they got a knife. Wait, I think they got a gun. Hang up. They'll come over. They'll come in like a minute or so. Oh, nah, I got out of my house. Someone's in my house. Oh, but I'm safe now, though. I'm like, I drove away. Yeah, take your time. It's all good. You know? And I already told you the strategy, right? And you're not lying either. And you're safe from karmic retribution too, because you're saying they might have a gun. They might threaten to shoot me. They might. I don't know. I'm not saying yes, but they might. So you probably want to hurry up. You know, get yourself on the high priority list.
by then, the woman was not only gone, but she had also taken the gift box with her. I never opened it and have no idea what was really inside, or had much to tell the cops other than how creepy it was, and that I felt like I was in real danger. I gave them a very detailed description of the woman, told them the note was signed by Alice, and said I think she lived around here. It wasn't enough, though, because they never found her. I still live in the same house, and it hasn't been too long since all of this had happened, and I'm kind of worried this might just be another 2-month gap between encounters.
Yeah, he's cooked.
If anything else comes up, I'll be sure to write back an update, if I can.
Maybe get a security camera, you know? Maybe get a security camera, you know? Maybe get a okay. Do we do one more story? I kind of want to save the last one because the last one's like 12 more minutes. From Ashley. Yeah, I'm gonna save it for next time, honestly, because I kind of want to just do a Cinder right now. Or hold on, maybe we can check Overwatch as well. I mean, I'm still recording right now, but let's just see what the queue timer is. If the queue time is good, we'll do a little bit of Overwatch. For a Cinder, I got a lot of things to plan as well. I'll keep the recording up just for fun, right? Hey, BKJ Wong. Let's have a look real quick. Yeah, that story was pretty mid though, I'm not gonna lie. Another mid story. Another mid story, you know? Not a pretty boring story. It's one of those it is what it is moments, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Let's see the queue timer for Overwatch. Now, we did take a shower, so Let's have a look. Oh, drive ends in 2 days. Oh, our drive score is pretty decent too. Is it prime time yet? I don't think so. Maybe I go with like 2 hours of Ascended instead. Right. See you guys soon.